Well, howdy, howdy. I ain't been working away from home for most of January, or about 3 weeks now. Uh, so here's my Tuesday thoughts. Um, Thursday thoughts as I do my chores and walk around on the farm here. Behind me there's a meat goose pen, and here's a pig pen. There's some horses in the background. So, time for some evening Thursday thoughts and ramblings. I was just thinking how some of my animals, it's nice some days when you got the extra time to do a little extra effort so that the next day you don't have to do quite as many chores. And when you're carrying water, on the farm, water is always an issue. You got to carry water to pen animals. So when you got the extra time, it's nice to fill that water trough up extra full so that it saves you labor in the long run when you might have little less time to get things done. You don't need the water because you did the extra work, a few days before. But some animals, being animals, will shit in their water dish. And then you've got to dump out that poopy water and pour fresh water in there. Sometimes it just happens. Some animals, it's just an accident. It happens every now and again. And so with that animal, you're not afraid to put extra water and extra work in there again because it only happens rarely. Then you got some animals where them dang things shit in there on purpose because every day they drink the water and then they turn around and come back. There's a big pile of shit in the water dish. So those animals, when you got the extra time, it doesn't pay to put extra, here go the horses, to put extra water in their dish because it's wasted effort. And that you're going to do all that work. You're going to pump the extra water, and you're going to end up the next day just having to dump it out, all that extra water, because it's going to be full of shit and the animals won't drink it. And so those animals, you put in just enough water to where they act like they want more, but you don't want to give them more because they're just going to waste it. You give them just enough for that day, and that is that. You don't put in any extra effort because damn thing's going to turn around and shit in the water, and all your extra, the benefits of your extra work is gone. And that's like some people in your life are like that. You invest time and energy into them, and sometimes you don't feel like you've got the energy to deal with it. But you help people out and you invest the extra time and energy into those people, and you don't have to chop a hole in the ice because it's overflowed. But you invest that extra time and energy into people in your life to help them out and do this and do that, and show your love and show that you care. But there's some people in your life that are just like those animals who shit in the water, and they're willing to shit in your water and in their water and everybody else's water, and then you got a mess to clean up. They don't care that you worked extra hard to help them out or done extra work. They'll do something stupid where you got to clean up the mess. And in other words, they shit in their own water. And then those kind of people, you see the pattern, so you decide to stop putting in any more energy than you have to. You put in just enough, just barely for that relationship. Because if you put in extra effort and time and energy, it's going to be wasted because that person doesn't really care, and they're going to shit in your water. You're going to make a mess of things. And then you quit cleaning up the mess, and they're going to find someone else to clean up their mess for them. You're going to find someone else to clean up the shitty water. And that pattern will keep on going and keep on going and keep on going till eventually that person ends up not being able to find new people to come and clean up their shitty water. And you would think they would learn their lesson. Some people just don't. They don't learn their lesson. They just keep shitting in their water, and they don't want to change their behavior and their patterns, so they'd rather live with the mess that they made than clean it up themselves. They'd rather live in a mess than do the effort to clean up their lives and fix their problems and change their bad patterns of behavior. And so if you don't see, if you don't have the wisdom to spot this kind of people in your life and make some changes that you got to make to get them out of your life, you'll be going in constant circles trying to please these people, and you'll wear yourself to a frazzle cleaning up their shitty water constantly, and they will never appreciate it. The only time they'll notice is when you didn't get there right away to clean up their mess for them, the mess that they made out of their life from bad decisions. The only time they'll notice and say anything is when you fail to show up. But when you keep doing the same old and cleaning up, they just take it as a given. You're just going to keep doing it. You're just going to keep providing that for them, whether they're shitting in your water or not. They're not appreciating it. They're not appreciating the value of what you put into their life, and they're just going to be ruinous to your health and to your soul and to your mind. And the quicker you get that kind of person out of your life, and sometimes it's someone really close to you and it's really painful and it really hurts, but you realize that it's going to hurt and be even more painful if you don't make that separation. So, to all y'all out there, find the people who are shitting in the water, leave them with their own mess. Leave them to find someone else to clean out that shitty water tank. Because you got better things to do than running after other people cleaning up their shit messes. God bless y'all.